Alrighty, I know it's taken way too long for this video to come out. I appreciate all of your patience, but hey, the Matt McKeever Show's back. Hopefully bigger and better and more consistent than ever. Let's just get into it. So if you're new to my channel, you maybe don't know what the Matt McKeever Show is all about. It's essentially just my way of sharing personal finance, real estate, and politics, and just kind of all sorts of little topics that maybe don't make sense for me to make a whole video or video series on, but I'd still love to share with you guys. So that's kind of the idea. And today's episode is really gonna be quick fire just because there's so much I need to catch up on you guys with. Yeah, there's so much I need to catch up on with you guys. So let's do this. All right, first things first, we got a new set. So if you didn't realize it, I recently moved. In fact, my whole team recently moved. We moved our entire headquarters. So this video right now that you're watching, it's actually taking place in my bedroom in the Win-Win Mansion. I'll just show you guys real quick, but you can see there's literally my bed. I don't even have a bed frame yet because I'm a little bit too focused on trying to get this YouTube stuff out. So what's the Win-Win Mansion? Well, I'm glad you asked. Actually, I'm not even sure if I know exactly what the Win-Win Mansion is, but the idea is it's an incubator. It's our HQ for meetups, for our real estate business, for our YouTube business. It's essentially just a collaborative space where people can come, hang out. We essentially just want to level up the people we're spending time with. So we thought, why not level up our surroundings first and hopefully attract more amazing people, more entrepreneurs that are just crushing it, more creatives that are just thinking outside the box and taking risks, more real estate investors that are focused on 10xing their business. And then there was Windsor, Ontario. So if you guys haven't been watching, Windsor took up a lot of my 2018. We were very focused on building a Windsor student rental business, on mentoring and coaching, and we actually kind of embraced, charging a bit more for the services that we provide. So I know that that's a polarizing subject. I know a lot of you are going to have a lot of different opinions. Feel free to share them in the comment section down below, but that's definitely what's kind of been distracting me from my YouTube channel as well. So I'm really excited to be refocusing and doubling down on YouTube. That's why we mentioned on the last Casey video, if you guys are currently crushing in real estate, if you have an interesting niche or an interesting story or experience that you want to share about your real estate investing journey, we'd love to share it on my YouTube channel. So feel free to reach out to me. You can find me on Instagram. That's usually the best way. Or you can actually just comment on this video in the comment section down below, or check out the video description and you'll find an email address where you can hit me up. Let's chat. Let's figure out if it makes sense for you to come on my YouTube channel, and then let's share your story. If somehow you've been sleeping on my YouTube channel for the last 4 or 5 weeks, I recently did a new video series with Wong. You guys absolutely have to check out this video if you somehow haven't seen the series of videos already. But Casey's just crushing it. He's a real estate investor in Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge. He actually even invests in my hometown, London, Ontario. He's built up over 170 units in his portfolio. Amazing story, amazing guy, just super friendly and willing to share. A really unique individual. Honestly, I'm so happy Casey came into my life. And the only way he really came into my life was he actually reached out to me through Facebook asking if I wanted to shoot videos with him. So definitely don't hesitate. If you're a real estate investor and you're crushing it in your business, reach out to me. I'd love to share your story and my audience will get tons of value from it. Otherwise, Casey's just been such an inspiration that I really want to refocus on acquiring larger multifamily properties. In 2016, I really increased and blew up my portfolio. I acquired that 20-unit parcel of buildings. I got up to about like 65, 70 units. I've sold a few since then and actually really focused a lot more of my time on the coaching, mentorship, and YouTube side of the business. But I don't want to let my real estate actually slow down. I don't want to have any regrets in building my real estate portfolio, so I'm actually going to be refocusing on that. So if you guys are interested in potentially JVing on larger projects, again, feel free to reach out to me, Instagram, or jumping into the comment section down below, or find that email address in the video description and let's chat. I'm also really excited about the Win-Win Mansion because it's allowing us to do really in-depth masterminds. And these masterminds are really special to me. Obviously, if you guys have been following my channel for any period of time, you know that OREC 2018 and the Vegas Mastermind were literally the 2 most meaningful experiences in my life. The feedback, the experience, just the culture, the group of like-minded people, it was honestly all so special. I really appreciate it. I want to be doing a lot more of that in 2019, so that's what the Win-Win Mansion is also about. We actually recently just held our first Airbnb Mastermind. It was an absolutely amazing experience. Thank you to everyone that took the gamble, that took the risk on us. I know we're constantly always trying new, interesting, quirky businesses, and they don't always succeed, but it means so much when you guys bet on us. And I think the Mastermind succeeded in a big way. And I really appreciate everyone that supported us for our very first Mansion Mastermind. And speaking of Mansion Masterminds, we actually have another one coming up February 23rd, 24th here in London, Ontario, focused on private deals, wholesaling, as well as vendor take-back mortgages. If you're not familiar with those topics, I have all kinds of videos out on my YouTube channel already. We'll link to them at the end of this video. But honestly, wholesaling real estate is a really interesting yet extremely misunderstood topic, particularly when it comes to Canada. Our rules in Canada are a little bit different than the US, so you can't necessarily just copy paste what people are doing in the US. Obviously, I'm looking to bring back the Matt McKeever show. That's another highlight I wanted to share with you guys. I'm so excited about this. Honestly, jump in the comment section, give me your feedback, let me know. Hopefully you like the new set. It actually took a lot of time. It really did. So if you guys could leave us feedback, hopefully positive or at least constructive feedback, I would really appreciate it. It'd mean a lot to myself as well as my cameraman Peter. Also, I just want to give a shout out to Hustlebox. So Hustlebox is one of these like monthly boxes where it comes with a bunch of different stuff. They offered to send me a box for free. This is not a sponsorship, but they did give me free stuff. I checked it out. I thought it was fantastic. I was especially happy or surprised that they had vegan snacks. As well, they actually gave Peter Thiel's book 0 to 1. Absolutely amazing book. I loved it. And I've even cranked out the audiobook as well. So I highly recommend you guys check out that book, check out the snacks, and check out Hustlebox if you're interested in getting monthly treats sent to you. And if you guys have a business and you're interested in sharing your stuff with my audience, feel free to reach out to me, or better yet, Adam Martin, who's in charge of our business development, and we'll chat. At the same time, I'm not willing to sell my reputation just so you can sell some cheesy course. But if you actually got something cool, if you got something interested, we're more than happy to share it with our audience. And we always love free stuff. You know, I'm super frugal at heart. If you guys didn't know, myself and Kellen actually have a podcast as well. It's called the On Fire Podcast. We're kind of refocusing in 2019. We're going to make it a much more reoccurring podcast. Really excited to share it with you. And essentially, we just interview all kinds of quirky individuals from around the world who are doing unique side hustles, businesses, have reached financial independence, or semi-working, semi-retired. All sorts of amazing characters. You do not want to miss it out. Previous guests we've had on are guys and buddies of mine like Meet Kevin, Graham Stephan. We've had Tom Forsyth, who's doing the semi-retirement, taking 3 months on, 3 months off. We've had people traveling the world, people living out Southeast Asia's expats, all kinds of amazing things. If you got an interesting story, also feel free to reach out to On Fire Podcast or hit up my buddy Kellen and he'll coordinate with you, because I will drop the ball. So that's a rapid fire wrap up of everything that's been going on in my life recently. Really appreciate you guys being a part of it. I'd love to hear what's going on in your life in 2019. What sort of goals have you set? How did the first month of having those goals and trying to execute on them go? And if it's not going well, have you considered SMART goals? I've done a whole video on SMART goals. You guys can check it out. But this, in essence, the idea is they need to be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. And I know usually when I set a goal and don't achieve it, it's because I haven't broken it out into enough milestones. It's because I haven't really spent the time planning on it in order to be able to execute effectively. Before I wrap up the Matt McKeever Show, I just wanted to share this quick tip from Casey.
I don't care about credit. Why? That's history.
Again, thank you so much to Casey. Really appreciate you taking the time and the energy to let us document your story and share your experiences. And you guys will definitely see more Casey on my channel, but that won't be the only type of content that's coming out.
I thought about this. Do I have a goal? My goal is to maximize rent. That's my goal. Okay? If I get it to $78,000 from $65,000 right now, I think it's about 63. Let's say 63. And I jump it up to 78, that's just pure cash flow. That's my goal.
Again, my channel is really focused on real estate, personal finances, and financial independence. I want to share with you guys how I quit or semi-retired, depending on your definition, at the age of 31 in order to essentially pursue just what I wanted, which is YouTube, which is creating a culture, which is creating a community. It's everything to me. So honestly, if you guys are in Southwestern Ontario and you haven't came out to one of our in-person events, you need to come out to London on Fire or REAL, which is the Real Estate Association of London. It's just 2 free events, 2 free communities that are just made up of amazing people that actually share their experiences. It's like getting to meet Casey's in real life. You guys need to check it out. And if you're not within driving distance of London, Ontario, find these meetups on meetup.com or Facebook or bigger pockets in your own local community. Honestly, the internet is an amazing resource for information, but it's not the only resource. There's something extra special about meeting someone in real life. It just really grounds the experience, it grounds their story, and makes it seem much more achievable for any of us. So I really recommend, I really push you guys in the next week, find one local meetup in your city, in your area that you can attend. Just do it. Take the risk, take the chance. You won't regret it. Thanks, guys. Until next time, remember, making money is a team sport. There's more than enough money in this world for us to all make it, but if you're not saving it, I mean, like, what's the point? Thanks, guys. Bye.